Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome once again to World of Warships Weekly. I am MrConway, and with me is the one and only Tucky.
Hello. Live long and prosper, whatever. Me.
Great beginning to the stream. How's everyone doing? I can see there are loads of you live already on Twitch, Facebook, and YouTube, and it's good of you to see you. Good to see you back again. I've of course been away for Gamescom, so there's been a bit of a change.
That's been an interesting week. Like so empty and peaceful office.
Yeah, I can imagine. It was not empty or peaceful for us at all, not even the slightest bit.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
But I've heard that you met quite a lot of people there.
Yeah, there was I think they expected about 500,000 people at Gamescom this year. It felt like about half of those were at our booth at any given time. No, it was really good fun. And shout out to those of you that I did see. Thanks for coming. Unfortunately, I don't know if you guys remember, 2 weeks ago I issued a little challenge for people to come find me at Gamescom and give me a code word for a bonus code, and only 2 people did so. However, they did get a bonus code.
Who was that?
I honestly can't remember.
Okay.
It was a very, very long week. The plan for today is quite simple. Tucky and me are going to go and take out some ships with hopefully some of you guys on the public test. We're going to have a quick look around the revamped Operation Dynamo and have a look what's like now. Then we might or might not have a quick look at our new game mode, Arms Race.
I think we definitely should make time for that.
Yeah, me too. And afterwards, when Tucky leaves, I am going to wade into the depths of ranked battles, a decision I'm already regretting, and I will suffer with you together.
May the matchmaker have mercy on your soul.
Yes, may the matchmaker indeed have mercy. So I, of course, am watching, we're going to watch all 3 chats, so if you have any questions or if you want to talk, please do feel free to @ World of Warships when you're asking a question, so it's highlighted a little bit for us. And hopefully we can give you a bit of insight into some things you're interested in. Yeah, it's going to be good. So who of you has been diligent and installed the public tester already? If you want to come play with Tucky and me, Operation Dynamo as an operation, of course, has a option to have a pre-made division of 7 people. So if you want to come join us for Operation Dynamo, if you log into PTS right now and you poke MrConway in-game, I will give you an invite. I'll give you about 2-3 minutes because, I know not everybody's got PTS ready. In the meantime, we can have a chat to chat.
First you can maybe create the division so that...
I can create, yes, okay. Like, I can stop being a noob is what you're saying, right?
Yeah, and okay. I'm turning on the looking... I've turned on the looking for divisions, so...
You have?
You can find me there.
Ah, yes, you are indeed looking for division. This is also an option, guys.
I has been invited.
And turn on your looking for division, I'll send you an invitation.
Okay, you are taking Jervis, I will take Błyskawica.
The Shady, I have no idea, dude. What is your favorite DD to use for Operation Dynamo? I don't know yet. Obviously, last time Operation Dynamo was a special event with special ships.
Last time I kind of liked the HMS Antony. It was kind of more fitting to me than the Gallant or the French one, Cyclone.
Yeah, it's been a bit of a while for me. I'm personally going to check out the Jarvis, how it does, the new British Tier 7 destroyer, and I believe Tucky's going to take out our Pole.
I'm taking the Błyskawica because she's kind of closest in setup to the ships that actually were there. So let's see how I fare. But obviously, since the Operation Dynamo is heavily dependent on being able to withstand and fight off waves and waves and waves of airplanes, the American destroyers seem to be quite a safe bet with the defensive AA.
Yeah. There are a couple of options to approach it, so we'll see how it goes. I'm really curious to see if anybody will manage to save private parks this time around, or not. If you don't know, guys, the scenario was scripted in a way that there was a ship carrying private parks that always 100% got, like it just drove into a minefield and detonated. And I believe it was a team from Omni that managed to corral the ship and actually managed to make private parks survive, which was pretty cool.
Oh yeah, they managed. They were not the only ones, but yeah.
Yeah. Add HMS Dreadnought, please. It can't be that hard. It isn't that hard. I'm sure we will eventually. You have to just be a little bit patient. I mean,
yeah,
there's really no reason we're not going to, so don't worry. We'll get there. Mr. Conway is back safe and sound. Indeed. Like, honestly, I don't know if you guys caught my live stream on Saturday, but I was listening into it earlier because I was picking like some things to clip, and I sounded like death. After 4 days of shouting at Gamescom.
It didn't really sound too encouraging.
No, like it felt even worse. I went through like entire packets of like throat.
Oh yeah, that's a basic must on the Gamescom. Been there, done that.
How do I get into Division? Dan Wyman, you can either just select the I'm looking for Division button, and I'll invite you from the window, right? Let's bring it up right here. So you can either just go looking for Division, so you pop up here, or you send a PM to Mr. Conway, just like this. But you have to do it quickly, because otherwise we're just going to go in with a random team, because I don't want to wait for
We'll give it like 2 more minutes or something.
Yeah, no internet issues today. No, like to give you some insight, if you saw our Gamescom stream, we went up to like 2500 ping at some point. It's because the entire Gamescom venue, the Köln Messe, was getting DDoSed massively, so everyone was affected, and there was just literally nothing we could do. Funnily enough, it was only
quite a headache.
It was, yeah, but funnily enough, the weird thing was, right, only the downstream was affected, so we couldn't get any signal from the game. So the game was bad, but the stream was perfect. Stream never had a problem. It's just that we couldn't play the game anymore.
Oh, someone is poking you.
Someone is indeed poking me. Excellent. We have Ola101. I'll just add you to my contacts and get you in the division. Excellent. Okay. You have lost weight, Mr. Conway. Thank you very much. Don't get tired of reading that message. Hard work.
The 2 DDs in the original mission, are they going to be released to public soon? Well, one of them is kind of, because the HMS Anthony in the Dunkirk mission was A-class destroyer, and we are getting an A-class destroyer as part of the British Tech Treat as the lead ship of her class, the Acasta, so one of them is. And the other is still, well, frolicking somewhere in the shipyards and waiting for opportunity. And we have 2 more people.
We have quite a few of those ships that we sort of have sitting around waiting for an opportune moment, which is always quite good.
Where is the Jean Bart? Will it be released soon? I have almost 1 million free XP. Well, Brandon, patience. She will come when the time is right.
Okay, so it looks as though we have, now that Farmer Dan has joined, it looks as though we have exactly 1 slot left.
1 slot is missing. Okay, 1 person. Oh, someone dropped out.
Okay, Edwin Law is asking, when can you fix the bot player problems? Edwin, you're going to have to be a little bit specific. I'm not sure what problem exactly you are.
Syntax error is in...
syntax error, one of our regulars. What problem you're referring to. Like, if you ask us a question in Twitch chat, try and be as specific as possible, because it makes the back and forth much easier.
Okay, so we have Minsk. Yeah, Minsk
but Farmer Dan dropped out.
Yep.
What happened? Can we get him back in? Looking for divisions, Sand Games. Anyway, we've got someone else.
Yeah, let's drop him in.
Okay, ready up, everyone?
So Minsk, Chervis, Mayhem, Bliskavica.
We'll probably join you after this ranked battle ends. Hashtag Hammerald. Yes, I did. And if you want to play Hammerald, absolutely. We'll see if we can get it done. We'll do, I think, maybe 1 or 2 rounds of this, and then I want to really try out Arms Race. One of you, our World of Warships community members, supposedly managed to find in-game files, new icons for British carriers. You want to say something about it? Absolutely. We have icons for these ships.
Woohoo!
I don't know. I don't know. I don't think there's any secret that we have, of course, a lot of other things in our back pocket when it comes to content, and sometimes some of these things make it into the client at unexpected times. However, I think it's safe to say that you could expect not to see British carriers suddenly pop up in the game with the next update.
Yeah.
Speaking of carriers,
it should take some time. Oh, Formiel, Uller, can you just...
Yeah, speaking of carriers, we did really want to say something about carriers and the upcoming rework this week. However, as it is with living on the edge of game development, sometimes things take a little bit of time, and sometimes some unexpected bugs pop up, so we couldn't. But very, very soon, no TM, you will hear something right here. I'll let you know as soon as I can. Keep it out of the portal, but hopefully very soon.
Well, we
yes,
are
Mr. Fingers. When will there be the footage of the... Yes, so there was a chance of it happening this evening, but as you can see, it hasn't.
But I would just like to comment on one misconception about the scheduling for Gamescom, because
yes, no, it wasn't. No,
yeah.
So it wasn't scheduled for Gamescom. It was more like you know, like me as the person presenting on the Gamescom stage. I really would have liked to show it, but it just wasn't ready in a way that we wanted to you know, we want to show it in a way that it looks nice. And so we could have shown something, but it wouldn't really have been representative of the quality we'd like to publish. So we decided not to. But for us, you know, like Gamescom is good fun, even if we don't have any momentous announcements to make.
We are ready.
We are indeed ready. I'm gonna push the button.
Okay, full AA built on Gniewny. That has like what, 2 pop guns or something?
Yeah, so Mr. Fingers, something is coming, and I would very much appreciate if you have some time free, if you come and do one of your excellent transcriptions, because when it does come, we will obviously accompany it with some information, and we'll have a bit of a chat about it with you. Right, I don't want to give any dates or times yet, because I don't want to disappoint you guys. This is why we don't, you know, I'm not going to make an announcement about when it happens until I'm sure it is going to happen. But it is very soon.
Okay, so here we go.
I wonder if Jingles is watching this stream. I don't
Maybe.
know. Jingles, if you're watching, give us a shout out in chat. Okay, let's make the mini-map a bit bigger. Also, again, new client. Need to play with my settings. Water has to be transparent.
Oh, so you are Jervis, so I will probably overtake you with a speed boost. So I will drop some smoke in the loading zone. In front of the civilian ships.
On, off.
And let's just hope that everyone knows what they are supposed to do.
Okay, finally. Okay, settings fixed. Let's go. Let's shoot down some of those pesky planes. And hi, Jerry. I see you there as well. Jem, what's wrong? It was really fun watching you and Jingles at Gamescom. Yeah, like we had good fun as well. It was really disappointing that our connection quality suffered so much through, you know, some bunch of idiots deciding it would be fun to DDoS a gaming convention. You know, like stuff like that always happens, and there's just nothing we could do. Like Co-Messer was doing their best to get it fixed as soon as possible, but ultimately, yeah.
Okay,
No joy.
I'm dropping the smoke.
Attention! Enemy coastal batteries are firing at us. Destroy spawning aircraft and send
Don't forget that one of the secondary tasks is to shoot down the fighters, so...
Well, I'm shooting as much as I can find. So let me know when your smokes run out, and I'll drop. Okay, Minsk is dropping one as well. We should have plenty of smoke. Okay, looks as though most of the convoy is in smoke. They did clip that Rita clip, yeah. Like, you know, like if you have nothing else to talk about, you gotta talk about something, right?
We're being fired upon. To hell with you and your evacuation. I'm going back. If you've got any sense, you'll follow me.
My workaround to that was actually to log into Twitch chat with my mobile phone to be able to actually read what you guys were saying. Okay, Private Parks.
So long, and thanks for all the fish.
Yes, so that's the infamous Private Parks, right? As you can see, he's not the smartest cookie. In his Goliath there, he's just going to go run away, he's going to die miserably in the mines, and somehow, even though he's determined and actually intended to sink, yeah, the guys from Omni actually managed to keep him alive, which was quite an achievement. So I'm looking forward to seeing if you guys can do that as well. Get some more of those. cool little actions. I've saved parks before. Excellent.
Oh.
So, if you're gonna ask questions, I'm just seeing one right there, for instance, about a Greek destroyer. This is not the place where we're gonna make like an ad hoc.
And this
Schnellboot.
was the last of the private parks.
Get them. Yes. The Tier 5 British destroyer HMS Castor was actually sunk at Dunkirk by a German Schnellboot. If you don't
There's
know
more
what a
speedboats.
If you don't know what a Schnellboot is, the concept is, well, it's interesting. Go look it up on Wikipedia. It's basically just a really small speedboat with a big torpedo launcher. So, hit and run attacks, and they work very, very, very effectively. And very cheap to build. Didn't require a load of crew.
Well, that's it. I guess I'm a bit too far away from the friendly A cover, so I will circle back.
Did Rita say anything to me in Jingles? She didn't say anything to me, but she did say something to Jingles, but apparently she didn't mind. I've got quick recharge smoke. I'm gonna drop another one here.
Smoke generator started. Commodore speaking. Attention. Destroy spotting.
Oh my Kismet, that pun was terrible and you should feel ashamed.
Smoke screen set.
You should be punished for this.
Put in the Greek language as well. If you mean the in-game localization, I mean, we would really love to add every single language ever. But the problem is there's obviously quite a large cost involved with localizing the client. And it's also not just a one-time thing. You can't just go and like translate the client and voila, it's in Greek. Every single time we make any change, any update, we would have to, have to localize it. So we'd need at least one, probably two dedicated people just to translate Greek. And unfortunately, it's just not something that's can't do it if there aren't significantly more Greek players, I guess. So go tell your friends about it.
Karaskal, if you are missing the Go Navy event, yeah, it was kind of fun, but rest assured that there will be more events in the future. We cannot obviously guarantee that they will be the exactly same setup, but yeah, there will be definitely things to do.
Yeah, and I can see this question that gets repeated from Wee Willy Winky, good name right there. Any plans to balance matchmaking in the future? So matchmaking is something we are constantly tinkering and tweaking with. One of the reasons for this is that if we want to make a change to matchmaking, we don't need to send an update. We don't need to turn off the service. It's something we can just do ad hoc, right? And we can make changes, and we do make changes, adjustments here and there. But overall, we don't think matchmaking is a problem. I know it can be a bit frustrating at times, but it really, what you need to do is you need to adjust your playstyle depending on your tier and on the tiers of the
more S-boats.
Of the enemy ships. And I don't play many lower tiers most of the time because I just enjoy high tier gameplay. But when I do, it's not as though I feel like I can't do anything. You have to pick and choose your enemies and engage wisely, and then you can absolutely make a big difference and impact even when you're low tier in a battle. We've got some quality captains in with us here. This is going quite excellently.
Yeah, I have to say the Bliskavica seems to be quite nice for this scenario. Apart from the weaker AA, but still I managed to shoot down 7 planes already. How much? Oh, you also 7. But she's absolute beast for swatting the speedboats.
Yeah, that's true. Although the Jarvis is doing pretty well as well. The Sharks versus Eagles event was a shocker. Well, it wasn't a shocker to me because naturally Sharks are superior. Go Sharks. I only feel a little bit bad for Dasha that her mascot got stumped utterly and completely. But that's what happens if you choose Sky Chicken over the Apex Predator. Will an Italian tech line be added to the game soon? There will be an Italian tech tree, absolutely. But not next. So the next tree that's going to be coming into game is going to be, well, the one I am showcasing here right now, which is the one that contains the HMS Jarvis, which is of course the British destroyers. So that's going to be next. And so over the next couple of updates, we're going to have a bit of a British event arc. And after that one, there's going to be another new line that I'm not going to tell you about yet. But don't worry. We will get Italian ships. We all like Italian ships. Like, this is one of, I think, internally, one of the most popular nations that everybody always goes like, oh, look how beautiful, I want this ship. And, like, you're not alone, right? We also want these ships to get in game, and they will be.
Yeah, we will try not to put any more water boilers on top of them.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's always nice to have a nice cool beer, but why you put it on the top of the ship, I'm not interested.
Okay, torpedo bombers incoming.
Yes. Drop a bit more smoke here. And there were a lot of very cool Italian ships, a lot of very pretty ones. There's definitely going to be some cool stuff coming there. Schnellboot. Nice. Oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh. If you are in the minefield, go 1/4 speed.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Because then you have chance to survive.
Aha.
Plus, when you get sunk, your sailors won't get hurt by jumping into the sea at high speed.
That is very, that makes total sense. Come on! Ah. Nice.
Dropping smoke on the convoy.
Nice. Oh, I got hit by a mine.
Hull breach. We're taking on water quickly.
This is fine.
Problem solved, sir.
Henrik is not sure about the one phrase. Maybe you can help. It goes something like this. World of? Look, I hate these kind of like jumping around on a stage and making people scream for t-shirts, and this is the first time I ever did it.
All stations, smoke
And it was a
generator
load of fun.
designated target.
But the reason it was fun is because people, you know, enjoyed it as well and participated. And yeah, like, it was a weird feeling, but people are willing to do all kinds of things for a free t-shirt.
Torpedoes, direct front.
Torpedoes?
Torpedoes incoming.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ow. Did you see how I saved you from that torpedo, Tucky?
We're flooding quickly.
Wow.
Enemy destroyer solved, sir.
Now this is some close quarters combat. Ah, the Royal Air Force is here. Come on, boys. Light them up.
This is Colonel James Royal Air Force providing air support.
Nice one. Those snowboats are suicidal little buggers? Absolutely they are. But I think historically they were as well. I mean, they weren't suicidal, obviously, but they did things that other ships wouldn't have dared by any, like in any way.
It would seem that I lost my long-range AA, or not? Well, anyway, my forte isn't AA, so I will... I'll leave the flyboys to you.
Gonna leave my last smoke screen.
Smoke generator started.
Well, we are almost at Dover.
This was a really good, like, shout out to everyone on our team. That was like a really good coordinated, I mean, we're not quite done, but good coordinated game here. Nice work, staying close. Good work with smoke screens. Good focus fire as well. I feel like we could use more planes on the enemy team. What do you think, Tucky?
Sorry?
More enemy planes.
Well, there's quite a lot of them already, if you don't focus fire properly.
No, that's true.
Okay, there are Schnellboats somewhere because I'm spotted.
Jennifer, hello. Hello back to you. Thanks for tuning in. With some success, one of them sank the Wakeful during Operation Dynamo. Yeah, that's what I mean. Was it Wakeful? I thought it was...
Yeah, it was Wakeful.
Ah, I thought it was Acasta. No, Acasta was got sunk. Sorry, I got confused there. Acasta got sunk by Shanos and Kaiser. But after 2 hours of fighting, which is very impressive for a little ship.
Oh, more S-boats.
Oh, a lot more S-boats. Yeah, but like they were quite successful throughout, also because they were small enough to be transported. I think they saw some service in like the Black Sea as well, because you could just put them on a train, like and ship them over. So hard to hit these things.
With the American guns, yes.
Hmm?
With the American guns, yes. Sorry, you have a... for some reason, for a moment thought that you have a Mayhem.
No.
Yeah, but yeah, the 120s on Błyskawica are... Błyskawica, to pronounce it properly, are quite nice. Oh, and there comes more.
Okay, so Budslayer69 says it is too... What kind of Bud? Are you talking the beer or the other Bud? Saying it's too easy. It's at 5 stars every time. Like, as having played the first time, right now, I kind of have to agree. However, I believe this is the reason we are testing. So you don't have to worry.
Oh,
It's
we
not
lost a
gonna
Mayhem.
necessarily-
I'm going to pick up the passengers.
It's not going to necessarily stay this easy. We'll see if we can't make it a bit harder. That's a rampage here, come on.
Oh, there are still more S-boats, okay.
They made the strategic mistake of spawning within 3 kilometers of me.
Ah, Syntax Error is picking up the survivors as well, but... Ah, yeah, he should be
Did
able
we actually
to.
lose a boat? Oh, damn it.
I think
Well,
we
S-boats.
lost... I think we lost only Parks.
We've sunk an enemy destroyer.
And one destroyer.
Enemy destroyer foundered.
Which, I mean, kind of, that's why we are here, right? We are
Destroyer foundered.
expendable.
I kind of feel like it might be a fun experiment to
Too?
have playable S-boats.
Nah.
No,
I mean, you have this tiny little paper ship and
Yes,
just
but what if you could...
2 torpedoes.
What if we could have like a ship that you could basically so that you don't just have your one ship and you're done, that you can respawn and like do multiple attacks like a S-boat carrier.
Meh.
Ah, you know fun, Tucky. They do like 60 knots in real life, so like it's not as though you wouldn't get there quickly.
Me. I'm sorry, I have to be a fun police here.
Chat, what do you think? S-boat carriers? At least an NDA as a reply, or this question will be annoyed. Legery, I really try not to intentionally ignore questions. Okay, we've got a voiceover right now.
Yeah, we did
Be
it.
quiet. I can listen to it.
And I think we should have 5 stars.
So, guys, if I ask you, right, a question, if you ask me a question, I don't answer immediately, please do feel free to ask it again. If I can't answer it, I'll tell you I can't answer it, right? But if I'm playing and talking to Tucky, talking to you guys, there's like 3 different chat channels going on.
And we have to try not to potato too hard.
We have to try not to potato too hard. We're going to always potato a little bit. So please just ask again. No need to, you know, like, it's fine. They did not do 60 knots. Chat? I need to Google right now. How fast is S-Bot? Okay, potatoes, thank you very much, but I think it's too late. I feel like one game of that version was enough for now.
Yeah.
It was fun,
Yeah,
but I do
definitely.
think we need to make it more difficult. So I'm going to add that to the feedback. S and Z boat carrier, shut up, take my money. There we go. See, we've just made $10. Tucky. Now we just have to make that several times, and we're good.
Anyway, I will, while you are talking, I will switch to myself because I have started to test clan, so I can actually demonstrate now another new feature.
Oh yes, go have a look at clan base.
Is it me? It is me. Yeah, so we have also brought some improvements to the clan base. Ooh, it looks pretty, all the little houses. So let's see what I can buy. I can build a roster column. No, not yet.
No, you don't have to build it.
Yeah.
Roster column is going to be
Will
automatic.
grow, yeah.
Yeah, it grows when you
But
get
I should be
achievements.
able to build something here. Okay.
Yeah, so guys, if you don't know, the public test is live right now. You can go test it. And one of the cool things is the clan base 2.0, right?
Yeah,
so
there were some improvements to the entire design. So
yeah, so we've made a couple of changes. The first one is to the headquarters, the one that expands your clan size. So it used to be you had 2 upgrade slots with 10 extra clan members each. Now you have 4 upgrade slots with 5 each. So it's much easier to pass that first hurdle and get 5 extra members if your clan is full. You also unlock the second team for clan battles with the first upgrade, so that's quite cool. We've added a couple of extra upgrade steps to the existing buildings, and you can get quite significant bonuses. You can see it right now, like you can get like up to 10% on coal and steel.
yeah, I'm afraid I spent a bit too much. I don't have now money for the steel port, but
yeah, so like there's a really like if there are, I'm sure there are quite a few of you that had clan base maxed out before. All right, this is no longer going to be an issue. There's going to be stuff for you to do for quite a while, and the bonuses that you can get are quite significant and really help out the whole clan.
yeah, and you don't necessarily need to be in a pro clan to do this. You don't even have to have actually people in your clan. You can just start a clan for yourself and collect oil. It will take some time, but you will get there.
Okay, so I was wrong with 16 knots apparently. That's what we can do. Oh, I just noticed my chat stopped scrolling. That was an issue.
I was waiting if they will call you out on this.
So our Pocket Zehales said that if we want more oil, we can has more oil. Do we want more oil?
Nah, I don't think we need to spend too much time here.
Yeah,
it's
like,
just basically
it's pretty
to show
self-explanatory,
how it looks like now, because I mean it looks neater than the last iteration, and it reminds me of SimCity back long time ago.
Mr. Tucky, would you kindly make yourself looking for division again?
I can. And we are switching to the arms race, right?
Yes. There we go.
Oh. Ooh.
So, what am I going to play for the arms race? To be honest, I think I might take out...
Oh, we have someone, some potato with us.
Yes, he messaged me and wanted to play. And
okay.
Since we had one slot.
So it means that we will have a direct witness to how much we are not successful.
What am I going to take? Okay, let's not spend too much time setting up, I think, because nobody wants to see that. I think I'm going to go with the Hindenburg. It's fast, dynamic, I know how to play it. It's the choice.
I will take the Z. Okay. With the British camouflage, obviously, because just in case you didn't notice, there is also the preview of the British Ark on the public test, so you can check out how it will look like.
So I want a concealment expert here. 5 points. Take superintendent. Take an expert. There we go.
So yeah, the British Ark will be a mission arc very similar to what we've run before, but also very different. So you will have different grades, different stages of rewards, different missions, and for each mission you will get some reward. And rewards will consist of all sorts of things, from the Royal Navy for the British Union Jack camouflages, 2 new currencies that you can spend in the arsenal. Yeah, I know that more new currencies, but it's not that hard.
No, like I like. I mean, for me, I kind of get some people, and I've heard some complaints from people. It's like, oh, we're adding another new currency, but what we're really doing is the same kind of thing we did like in olden days, but we're giving you the control, right? Where we used to have an event where you play the event, and at the end you
got
got
October standing by.
Ooh, nice.
Okay, this is not supposed to happen.
No. There's I've seen that bug reported.
We reported it, but
yeah. So where you previously had we held an event and you had the chance to win some camouflage or something. Now we instead.
Itra Master, I'm not sure if Jingles is singing Heart of Oak or if he's singing HMS Pinafore, but
yeah. So now we give you a new currency, and then you can choose yourself what you think makes the most sense for you, what you would really like as a reward, and then we can give you something that you really like. We don't have to, you have the choice, and that's really what I think is the cool thing about the Arsenal. It just gives us a lot more options to do things now, and just let you choose what you would like.
Plus, it also lets you not to spend your hard-earned coal on limited times, things like the Union Jack camouflages.
So potatoes doesn't have a 9 or 10.
Oh.
Oops. Tier 9 or 10 ship, that's no problem. If anybody else has one ready, right now is the time to PM me. Otherwise, we will go alone.
Yeah, unless someone jumps in very quickly, we will have to do it alone. If you don't have the high tiers though, don't despair, because it's like one good battle gets you to tier 9 and one good battle after that to tier 10, because obviously we fiddled with the prizes on the public test, so basically it takes 4000 XP.
Yeah, absolutely. I want to remind you guys, of course,
someone.
this is all still on the test server, so it is work in progress. So please do bear that in mind if you see things you don't like. The way really for you to express this is go play, test, and then go on the forums and leave feedback, because I will read it. I'll make sure I send it to developers who will also read it, and then we'll see what we can do. Anyway, let's go check out Arms Race. Jennifer asked where we are located. So we are currently located in Prague. This is the European Publishing Office. Our development office is in St. Petersburg in Russia, which is a beautiful city. I would recommend visiting it to anyone. Same with Prague, actually. We're quite well positioned now.
Yeah, and we already have some visits here recently.
Shameless plug, if you like. Are we allowed to say beer on Twitch? If you like beer, we have beer mugs. I'm drinking water because I'm at work.
But the mug works for any beverage.
This is true. It is a mug.
Yeah.
I tried to Graf Spee but failed, and I waited for a while. Not sure what you mean with that. When will the Wargaming Game Center as must drop? This year or later? It's currently not entirely sure. Like, honestly, I would recommend to most people to switch to the Game Center anyway, because I use it, right? And for me especially, because I have things like a public test and a regular client, it just makes it easier. And honestly, I've never had an issue with it. It works.
Yeah, it's quite convenient for me. It's even one more client, the super test, and
it's like I like
it keeps the things tidy, because having 3 different launchers was kind of messy. Daniel Stupa, Gneisenau in history hit triple turret was a balance game choice to use the double turret. Well, it was kind of mix, because for one, both Scharnhorst and Gneisenau were originally intended to get the twin 38cm guns, but the turrets were not ready, and when they were ready, they were needed for Bismarck and Tirpitz first. So they get the triple 28cm guns. And Gneisenau was actually scheduled for reconstruction to the version, which required some construction changes. You will notice that Gneisenau is in game actually longer than Scharnhorst. Why me? Why
okay, I'll switch back to me.
Yeah.
By the way,
I want to potato in peace.
by the way, Kismet, it's not vodka. If you show me the person who can sit on a stream, drink this much vodka, and then keep streaming normally, you're a better man than me.
Yes, definitely.
Where can you get those mugs? So we have a store. So if you are in Europe, you can go to wargamingstore.eu.
Yeah. And if you are not on Europe, then I'm sorry, it's Europe only, but you can get someone who is from Europe and invite him over to bring it to you.
Yes, there are solutions to be found. But yeah, like we sell, you can buy them. They're quite nice.
So this is the new mode. You could notice already that there are no caps, but there are those tiny little zones that started popping up on the minimap. And those zones contain some power-ups. What's this?
Okay,
there are
so
heal power-ups, there are
this is a
reload
reload.
buffs.
I'm going to go for a reload buff because reload buff is awesome. And the interesting thing about these buffs is that they stack, right? So
Yep.
if you get multiple of those, you can get, like, I think up to 40% reload bonus permanently, which is
30% I think is the max.
30.
Yeah. And there are also healing zones, and there are stealth buffs. So yeah.
Oh, Dominica, how's the diet going? I mean, apart from the lack of beer, it's going alright. But I'm being a bit slackish at the moment, so I need to like
I mean, you move to Czech
re-engage.
Republic and then you go on a diet that doesn't allow you to drink a beer. I mean,
know,
like,
it's,
man,
it's
what's...
pretty stupid. I know. What does the Scharnhorst poster from Gamescom look like? How can I get one as well? So Isamu, the thing is, legally, we can't show you. Right, so what we did for the Scharnhorst poster, I'm shamelessly going to claim credit because it was my idea.
Oh yes, it was.
Apologies. But so basically, what we did is we took the original blueprints from the German National Archives that we had on file, you know, because we obviously did research when implementing German battleships. So we took those, and I requested the art team to take them, to leave them as close to the original as possible, like preserve all the official stamps and signatures from the German Fleet High Command.
Did you make it for the buff?
I did.
Oh, good job.
Good job. Now I just have to survive having.
Yeah, now I'm going to pick up the stealth buff over there.
Oh, there's some nasty-looking Republic coming into my. Ouch! I'm not sure that buff was worth it.
Nah, not for you.
No. So anyway, to finish the story of the poster, so we got our art team to clean them up a bit because there are like stains on them because they're old. And yeah, turned them into like a really cool poster combining two blueprints of the Scharnhorst. So we have a couple of those left. We're gonna surely think of something to do with them. But if you want to see one, we can't show you because
Yes, we are legally obligated not to show it.
yes, because the copyright for these documents belongs to the German National Archives, and we have paid for a license to make posters, but we have not paid for a license to publish them online.
And yeah, as you know, the Germans are sticklers for accuracy and sticklers for
Yes.
contracts, so we really can't.
Yes. That being said, if you find a player that visited our booth at Gamescom and he shares that picture,
Yep.
that's
And by the way, who was asking?
not on us. I think it was Isamu.
Ah,
So
okay.
Isamu, if you find a German with the scanner, there is a way. Fletcher! Ah, take that, Fletcher.
Or we can maybe throw the posters into some contest someday.
Yeah, I think we printed an extra 2,000. But I think they're still in Paris, so we're gonna have to see what and when we can.
We'll get them somehow.
Yes. So you can see there's a healing circle right now. Papa San has gone into it, so he will get that repair, which is quite nice. So these areas, like that area over there, will be available in 38 seconds. So if I'm inside there in 38 seconds, I will get that buff. If there's another ship inside there, neither of us, like an enemy ship, neither of us will get the buff until the enemy ship has been destroyed.
Yeah. Well, I have so far 3 buffs.
I don't think I'm going to make it into that circle in time.
Probably not. It's a bit too far for you and too exposed.
But it's an interesting new mechanic, especially because it creates sort of new conflict areas on the map that are potentially worth fighting over.
Will
That's the
I?
aspect I like.
I will eat the torpedo. Ouch!
Yes,
I thought that I will manage to get into that almost Z52 shaped hole, but nah.
Yeah, we are actually testing a couple of new game modes, sort of off and on. This is the first of them. It's not my favorite of the ones, so there are some other very cool ones potentially coming. But whether or not they will ever be implemented really depends on your feedback, how testing goes, and if we can make them work. So please do us a favor, right?
Oh, Jimmy Hurst is asking,
Go,
Operation
PTS.
Blossom is this week's mission. What's the best ship for it? Well, that depends on which playstyle you prefer. I personally prefer the Cleveland with the spotting plane for it, but I mean, you can easily do it in Baltimore. The French heavy cruisers with the reload boost might be quite interesting for it. I didn't try them yet, since they got this. So yeah, it depends on your style and it depends on which ships you have. Veko Boy, any chance of making this mode available for lower levels? Sick of the focus on high tiers? Well, one of the reasons why this mode is on high tiers is actually that we think it should help to kind of reduce the load on the tier 7-8 ships in the random matchmaking.
Yeah.
And on the other hand, if we made this mode available for example, tier 8 ships, then guys who would be left in the random queue would have even harder time because there would be less tier 8 ships to go around. So
Yeah. We did think this through, gentlemen. We did. Like, there is a method to our madness.
I feel burn. Check the Twitch comment from Shizzlesticks.
Shizzlesticks? What?
Who is this person next to you, Tucky? Is he new to wargaming or just a temporary stream face? Yeah, he's a totally temporary
What?
stream face.
See, I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah.
I broadside at the Republic.
Yeah, but I mean,
are you also dead? Wow.
yeah, I mean, you cannot recognize the legend, the man, the face of Gamescom, the Mr. Conway, part of the Conway twins.
Yes. I'm so salty that Chrysanthus left me alone. It made me go to Gamescom all alone. I did 13 stage shows. My voice did not appreciate it. Mr. Conway's totally in the battle. Yeah, I try. Sometimes I try. Will this remote mode remain as a separate mode, or will it be mixed into random battle circulation? So it is going to remain a separate mode.
Yes.
And you have to intentionally just go and queue for it. This is another reason we want to restrict it for tiers, because if we made it available to all tiers, it has the potential to screw with matchmaking, or either for the mode on or for not the mode. So I think this is a good way to try it out.
I guess we have time for another before I leave you.
And I wondered why Chrysanthus speaks so good German. Yes, thank you.
Yeah, there is a reason for that. I mean, Mr. Conway also speaks quite good German. At least he claims so. I cannot check it because I don't.
But you can check it, right?
Yeah. Oh, Mudtwixter.
Tucky is very good at checking.
Yeah. Alpha times were good times.
Anyway, we're looking at
it's fun to see that someone still remembers.
We're looking at a really boring screen of post-battle. So
yeah.
I think we should try this one more time.
Okay, I have a daring ready, so I will... Wait.
You're gonna go daring?
Oh.
Okay. I have nothing ready. But I also want to take something close range and destroyery. So I'm actually gonna... Okay, I'm gonna really quickly, right? Chat, help me, chat. I'm gonna quickly set up
Okay, this is something weird. I cannot click
a
ready.
Z52. You cannot click ready? Maybe it's because I'm not ready yet? Maybe it's because Papa side is still... I don't know. We'll figure it out in a second. For
Yeah.
the Z, what would you recommend? Obviously a last stand, right? We want superintendent.
Yeah, the superintendent is handy.
You want
You
concealment.
definitely want to hide, yeah.
Concealment expert. Adrenaline rush.
Ahoj, Davide.
Taking adrenaline rush. We've got 3 points left. Let's take survivability
Strapster, do you
expert.
think
There we go.
anyone is going to play tier 9 in arms race given how the already strong tier 10s will get various buffs? Well, that's the thing, that's where you can turn the tables on them. Especially with destroyers, because I mean there are some very strong tier 9 destroyers. And I can
Yeah.
quite easily see stuff like Z46 or the Fletcher faring quite well in the mode, and obviously hitting higher tier ships is more profitable sometimes.
Yeah, and like I when I play tier 9, I usually don't like. I'm not too worried about facing tier 10s that much.
Okay, it seems that something's
Something's wrong. Give me a
skew
second.
here.
Let me just like main battery. Come on, more daka. Fine. Let me just slap like whatever camouflage on. Yes. God, I have this urge to min-max quickly. Let's put some flags on. I need that one. I want that one. I definitely don't want to detonate. Because who likes detonating anyway? More flooding chance is good. This is good. Okay, this is fine. Let me just automatic. There we go. Okay, I'm ready. Can you
And
now ready?
I still cannot do anything, so I will actually leave the division and please invite me again.
Okay, Papa-san, I'm gonna kick you too. Thank you very much for playing. Well, maybe actually, let me just try and invite. Can you ready up again? Try to see if we can get Tucky back in. Can you ready up now?
No.
Okay, so guys, this is why we call it the test server.
Yeah,
Because
it seems that I have done something nasty.
things go wrong. Does it work? Anybody else want to play right now? Give us a shout really quickly. Any tips on the Nagato? When I use AP, I get so many shatters over pens. On the Nagato, and Nagato's a good ship, right? It's got yes. Do I need to click something?
Well, try inviting me again.
I will. I mean,
Yeah. It's not easy with left hand,
no.
I have to say.
So Nagato is a tricky one.
Ha!
Do you have any tips
Ha-ha!
for the Nagato?
For the Nagato, the AP, yeah, it can shatter against strong armor at long range. For overpens, you just have to go for waterline. But especially if you have stock guns, it might be better from the beginning on the long range to use a HE and get a bit closer.
Yeah,
as the Shilistics writes, 10 to 15 kilometer is ideal for AP because you are still long enough to dodge. Still far away enough to dodge, and close enough to penetrate. At the longer range, against cruisers you should have no problems, and against battleships, well, especially against stronger battleships, you can face some shatter issues. So.
Yeah. Mattman asked CV rework info, please. As I mentioned earlier, we did initially want to do something with CV rework today. However, unfortunately, it just wasn't possible. But you will hear something very, very soon. And watch the portal.
Here's
sure you
some
follow
glamour
Twitter.
shot for anyone British.
Such tea, much crumpets.
Yep. This is looking to be a fun ship so far. Okay, back to you.
RCVs allowed in arms race, I believe.
I believe they are.
They
I
are.
think I saw them, but they might have trouble getting to the power-ups actually, so...
Yeah, that might be tricky.
Still, you can just hop in and spoil everyone else's fun.
Wait until Mr. Conway finds out he still has the stock torps on the C-52. Well,
Dutch Delights, this is the public test, so I have 50 containers there.
okay. Well, you're telling me I have stock torps. You're telling me there are, well, they're 10-kilometer torps. How bad can they be? God damn it. Next game, play some Alaska. Not today, but soon. No TM. No TM. Soon. Actually soon. British CVs will not come until the CV rework is ready and ready to go, basically. So we're not going to really do anything with carriers until we're happy with the CV rework and I'm going to publish it. So until then, you also won't see any premium carriers for sale, as an example.
Okay, so far there are power-ups that we don't really need.
Does the plus actually just heal you, or does it give you more hit points?
It should heal you.
Well, I don't know if I should try it out or not. Are you going the other way, Tucky?
Yeah, I know, but I will
Wow.
probably rejoin.
Teammate, I need your support.
My midway goes over 30 knots? Absolutely. If you want to take your midway up to the front to try and claim those upgrade slots, then you should totally do that. So I'm going to try for this reload. I'm going to drop something on that Moskva. Ooh, Khabarovsk.
Oh, wait.
Oh,
Actually,
I'm spotted.
I'm close enough, so I got the power-up from you. Or from whoever...
Critical engine damage.
It wasn't you.
Ouchie.
The ship is on fire.
Smoke generator started.
Oh wow, this I really shouldn't have done this.
Problem
I really
solved,
should
sir.
not tunnel vision so much. Potato mode. I didn't quite realize there were. Well, I'm gonna go on that healing right now. That there was not just that Khabarovsk, but also 2 gearings.
Smoke screen set.
Oh, that's a nice torpedo wall. Yeah, this mode so far on the test seems to be a domain of destroyers, actually.
Bonus buffs are symmetrical or random. They are random. You can see they'll pop up at set intervals, but in random locations. I mean, the locations are not entirely random, so there is a set of different locations where they can spawn. But yeah, more or less random. I really shouldn't have wasted my smoke screen like that. God damn it.
I will drop you some smoke.
Oh, that would be very. I would appreciate that a lot.
Then stop running away.
I'm not running. I'm just turning ever so slightly because I know there's a gearing sitting in that smoke right there.
Okay,
Plus, he's in my hydro range, so if you want to really have some fun with him, drop that smoke and I'll hydro.
Yeah, I dropped the defensive hydro, but okay, smoking in 3, 2, 1. Wait, but you are speeding up.
Yes, by following you.
My smoke is
I
small.
just realized that of course was my okay. Well, it's fine
Me.
because my hydro is not going to reach anyway that far.
Oh, yes.
Let's just kill the gearing.
The enemy team has taken the lead.
Gearing dead.
There's another gearing here.
Engine boost activated.
And then there is the Khabarovsk.
Right now, I just have lack of hit points as an issue.
Problem solved, sir.
Well, I will try to flush him out with the hydro. I still have some time.
Go
Torpedoes to
right
port.
ahead. My smoke's almost recharged, so I'll be able to do something again.
Oh, there he is.
Is Chrysanthos hiding anywhere here? No, he is not. Chrysanthos is indeed
He's slacking.
on vacation. As of today, gone back to Germany. So no Chrysanthos this week. However, there's a good chance of Chrysanthos next week. If you're not satisfied with the two of us, that is.
Oh, okay. Khabarovsk is down.
Wow, Z-guns are pretty nasty.
Smoke screen set.
Let's just make sure that the battleship doesn't stop.
Ah, you're nice. I'm gonna go drop that Moskva. Although he's going to go forwards again, isn't he?
Oh, the Conqueror is in for a world of hurt.
Oh, single fire torpedoes are so evil.
Oh, oh.
What's my detection rate? 5.8? Right
Really?
now?
Really? This is all the hit points he has left? And now he's healing. Okay, let's...
This was really bad. I should really plan better. Okay. Those torps are never gonna hit.
Engine boost.
All guns on the Conqueror.
I'm not going to right now because Moscow is gonna black me.
Ah.
So what buffs do I have? Ah, it's a continuous ship repair. Ah, that's awesome. Okay. So it doesn't, like, it just slowly gets your hit points back up. I'm radared.
Yeah. I think we triggered that Moskva.
Yes, however, he might have radared me, but there's no one who could shoot me.
Well, yeah, but the battleship and cruiser in the back, well, they are focusing on me so far, so...
Well,
yeah.
like, nobody is shooting me, so I'm fine.
The Moskva is reversing.
I don't know, should I try a close range drop on him? Very risky. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna last hurrah. I want that Moskva dead. He stopped reversing. He's accelerating again. He's fired. I'm detected. Oh god damn it. I'm screwed.
So what else is new?
Wow. That was close. Come on, come on, turn.
The ship is on fire.
Critical engine damage.
I have survived. I don't know how, but it
Problem
happened.
solved, sir.
There's a second Moskva coming. That's a lot of radar.
Yeah.
If you think Z-Gals are nice, nasty, try the Harugumo. Yes, I love Harugumo. I have it on live, and it is a truly glorious ship.
It's not really my cup of tea, but yeah, people.
The rate of fire is just kind of, yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, she turns like a brick.
I would really like to get some more buffs, but they all seem to be spawning on the enemy team's side, unfortunately.
Yeah.
And there's a Kitakaza that's going to be coming here soon. Not really sure. I've been radared.
Yeah.
3 people are aiming at me. Oh, I think they realize they cannot shoot me. Ah, god damn it. Is this game good for laptops? Jeremy, it really depends how good your laptop is. There's some specifications actually not too high to run the game.
Okay.
Enemy team has taken the
Honestly, I would recommend just downloading it and trying it out. Either it'll run. What?
I'm sunk, so I'll switch to the free camera mode and follow you as a faithful ghost.
Will you come back to Vienna this year? And if yes, Game City or Game Comic Con? So there is a very good chance, I have not got 100% confirmation yet, that we will be coming to Game City.
Yep.
There is also a good chance that me, personally, will be coming to Game City. But again, I cannot tell you until I can tell you.
Pending further confirmation.
Yes. I personally would love to, because I really like Vienna. And especially food in Vienna. Oh, food in Vienna is amazing.
Oh, look at the sunset.
I mean, yeah, like this is the... Like, if you just...
Look at Mr. Conway here, speeding bravely towards the enemy.
Yeah, so like if you just...
Okay, the enemy is the other way.
So if you ask a question like, can it run on laptops? It's not something I can give you a good answer to because it depends on the kind of laptop you have. I play on a laptop at work, Mac laptop. It is, however, a good laptop.
Smoke screen set.
You guys ever going to do something in England? Probably, sometime, yeah. We were investigating several events there, but, well...
Yeah, we're actually trying to do something and couldn't quite get it organized in time. We will see. If you have any really good suggestions, right? Honestly, absolutely let me know. Because I'm sure our benevolent leader... No, I'm not sure. Our benevolent leader, the Lord of Droid, might be able to give us some budget for things, so...
Bless you!
Oh, apologies. But it depends a little bit on what the suggestion is. So I can't give you like a blanket yes or no. We're gonna come.
Apparently we should lower you, but I mean, yeah, he's a bit tall, but
Lower me?
I don't know. It's
Like
in the
this?
chat.
You mean voice? I don't know.
Torpedoes.
Enemy sheep? Uh-oh, I'm dead.
So it looks.
Critical engine damage.
Oh, gearing, yeah. Well, can't win them all.
No, cannot indeed. Oh well. I'm really not very good.
Well, I'm afraid that was it for me for today. So, yeah, I have to run, but I'm glad that I again got an invitation to this here establishment to stream.
You're
with
very
Mr.
welcome.
Conway.
Thanks for coming.
Yeah.
This is of course Tucky. Still.
Probably, yeah.
Yes. Don't go anywhere, guys. We are going to continue playing. I am going to do something I am going to severely regret, because I'm going to be looking like an absolute idiot in front of all of you. I'm going to go play some ranked battles. So, if you
Serves
enjoy
you well.
me suffering, a look of anguish and pain on my face, and in general making an idiot out of myself, please do stick around. While Taki extricates himself from our complicated setup, I'll... just play our awesome 3rd anniversary pin-up music video that I'm sure you've all seen already, but like I can't get enough of it. I hope you are the same.
I mean, getting out of here won't be easy because the space behind the
and
chairs is a bit limited. So
cables.
probably during my extrication, I will have to kick Mr. Conway out actually to get
This is
out
possible.
myself.
Also, be careful that you don't hit yourself on one of the ships. Right? It's really like
yeah, but
like the ships.
I mean, I don't know what this guy is doing. I mean, ramming Yamato
I'm not
with
sure.
the destroyer.
Maybe we need to talk to the art team.
Yeah.
We don't want Conway to suffer. Yeah, right. I don't believe you.
Yeah.
Anyway, thank you very much, Taki, for coming. See you
And
maybe soon.
See you soon
chat.
and have fun.
I'll be right back. See you in a few minutes.
See ya.
This strange story happened to me a long time ago. Our aircraft carrier was returning to the port after a prolonged cruise. Everyone longed to be back home, but day after day, we continued to swab the deck and dream about the girls left behind on far shores. course, no one believed my story. It made me wonder, did this really happen? Was it all just a dream?
And I am back, everyone. I really hope you enjoyed that pinup video. It's like, I think it was a bit of a passion project for our St. Petersburg team, and if you haven't yet watched the behind the scenes video, do it. Like, it's super impressive about the amount of work that went into it and the amount of attention to detail. And I saw one or two people saying like, "Oh, we should focus on making the game." We do, right? But we have people who do videos, and we have people who do game, and people who do videos are always going to be doing videos of some sort, and people who do game are always going to be making the game. So it's not as though if we make the pinup video, we're suddenly not going to make the game anymore. As you see, I've leveled up from 1 microphone to 2 microphones because, well, 2 is more than 1 and therefore must be better. But I believe it is time to do the thing I'm really afraid of, which is play ranked battles. I don't know if this is a good recommendation, and I'm going to push the chair out of the way because I don't really need it. And actually, I also, like, we don't really need the second microphone, do we? So let's just go away. Nope. Should have thought that first. So I'll just go with the 1. Gives us a bit more screen space to play with. Now, what do you think, guys? I don't know. I'm going to try a game in the Kutuzov, and we're going to see how it goes. And maybe I'll change up, but for now, I like it. Where's the promised reworked CV gameplay? So I don't know who promised you something. I certainly didn't promise anything. We did originally think we might be able to show it today, but unfortunately we didn't get quite ready with what we wanted to do. So you will see something soon. There will be an announcement on our portal as soon as we know the time and date, and I believe you're probably going to get to see it here with me. Now, for some unknown reason, right, you probably hear those annoying notifications in the background. I am totally 100% blaming Microsoft for that, because even though I turned Skype off, and even though I set myself to do not disturb, for some reason it still thinks I really want notifications. And honestly, I don't know how to turn them off right now. So Microsoft, damn you, Microsoft. Don't know if anybody has an idea how to do this. Let me know. In the meantime, we're going to have to deal with an occasional annoying little beep or bling. So right now is never heard of this game before. Intrigued my interest though. So Annette, if you like, it's an arcade game, but it's a thinking man's game, right? It's very cerebral. You have to do a lot of planning due to the fact that the ships are ships, so they have a very limited movement speed, turning speed, gun turning speed. So it's all about really planning ahead and thinking about where you're going to be, rather than just sort of, you know, go in and shoot people. So try it out. It's also free. Yeah, if you guys are confused, I got this comment from Zahalis who thinks you guys might be confused because you don't know who I'm talking to. So I've got an awesome window here that combines Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch chat. So I'm kind of just talking to different people. We could have chat on stream, but I have to think if I want to do that or not. Just tell the viewers, like in Hunt for October, 1 ping only. Okay. You know who does an awesome Hunt for October impression? Jingles. Ask him someday. He doesn't just look the part, he sounds the part as well. Anyway, ranked battles. So, yeah. I can't believe Skype is still sending me notifications. Guys, if anybody knows how I can mute Skype, I would be absolutely overjoyed if you could share the secret of your wisdom with me. What system is it on? Well, it's a PC game. We do also have a mobile version, which is slightly different, and we have an upcoming version for Xbox initially and then PS4 afterwards, which is also going to be slightly different, but more or less the same thing. The PC version, I would say, is probably the slowest and most complex of the versions of the game, but all of them are cool. And console is going to be a lot of more information about console soon. Little shameless plug for myself at this point right now as well. Tomorrow, not tomorrow, Sunday, as a matter of fact. I don't know if you know, but we're holding a little one-day tournament, Clan Battles tournament, Clan Battles rules. So on Sunday is game day, and I will be streaming this right here on twitch.tv/World of Warships, and I'll probably be on YouTube and Facebook as well, together with Tuccy, whom you might know as a player from the clan Odom Mortis. A very good player who's obviously got a lot of experience with clan battles, and who also happens to be our new World of Warships Legends, our console version, community manager. So we're throwing it in the deep end with something that's not really his job, and I'm just going to have him co-host the stream with me. So if you like sort of competitive World of Warships gameplay, if you want to have a look at what clan battles look like at a highly competitive, highly skilled level, then absolutely Sunday we're going to start at 2, and it's probably going to go for most of the day. Do swing by. Would be nice to see as many of you here as possible. If you don't know about the tournament, like I said, it's going to be completely Clan Battles rules, Clan Battles maps. We seeded teams, or we picked teams by their Clan Battles standings, so it's all teams that have played a lot of Clan Battles. And there are going to be 3 different brackets. So it's going to be a Hurricane bracket, a Typhoon bracket, and ultimately like a lower Storm bracket. So we're going to see, you know, like different skill levels as well. Tuccy and myself are going to be focusing on the mid group, the Storm tier. You can also watch Hurricane gameplay with Flammable and Isolate, and there'll probably be someone covering the Storm League as well. It's a lot of talking, right? Sorry, I know, like, I should probably concentrate on the gameplay, but right now all I'm doing is spamming and there's some battleships right now, which is what the Kutuzov does best. And if they're happy to let me farm them, I'm happy to farm them. This is perfectly fine. You like my shirt? Where can you buy it? So, unfortunately, you cannot. So this is a shirt that was made at some point, I think, for an event in Russia. And the people in the St. Petersburg office, just employees, got together and said, hey, we want this shirt. So they just went to a t-shirt printing company and had it printed. Like sort of like as a personal project, essentially. And I'm fortunate enough to know who to ask really nicely, and got one as well. Go to Skype settings, scroll down to notifications, turn off all play sounds. Okay. You'd think, right, if you set yourself to do not disturb, that you wouldn't get disturbed, right? But I guess this is too much to ask. Technology is not ready. I'm not to talk bad about players, but I don't know what this guy is doing. Like, it's not very effective. And I believe he is going to sink for it. Ooh, I got spotted. This is not a good place to sit. I spotted full broadside, so I'm probably actually going to push up a bit now. Got some fires going on this Richelieu. This is, like I said, it's my first game of ranked this season. I am completely clueless as what the meta's looking like at the moment. I kind of want this cap, but you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to use the smoke screen.
Smoke generator started.
And I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing. I'm going to... Okay. Amagi, please don't suddenly know how to aim. Can we finish off the Amagi? Uh-oh. Whew. I saw my trip to the port in front of my eyes right there. Is he down? Yes, he is down. Nice. So, time to increase the spamming. Mr. Tuppets, do you really think we need to touch this much? Okay, like I said, I like right now, not so much with the looking at the chat. I really want to win this game. So I will get back to you after the game. Sorry, guys. So what's that Tirpitz doing? He's being slow. Okay. It's not being that slow though. Oh, did I just set him on fire? That would have been really bad. Okay, so we've got some people pushing the cab. We're down a ship, so are they. Can we get some nice shots into that Cleveland, maybe? Kind of want to extricate myself here. It's a bit of a rubbish situation to be in. You said food was good in Vienna. Oh god. So like in general, they have quite a good food culture, so quality is overall good. And then they do really nice things with things like venison and like fruit along with it, and then cakes and stuff. Things that I currently cannot, like, do not want to consume, but are very nice. Maybe I'll make a little exception when I go to Vienna. If I go to Vienna. But chances are good. Any news on Jean Bart release date and method of acquisition? No, unfortunately, this is not something I can go and announce sort of ad hoc on the stream. I think we're going to lose this game, gentlemen. I think it's looking really bad right now. I'm disappointed. But honestly, I played very passively. I should have probably done a bit more to further our cause here. Can we at least get that Baltimore down? No? Is he just standing there broadside and just looking to, like, let him? Wow. Okay, finally. So we've got the cap advantage. Gonna need to stop that Richelieu from capping. I can circle around. I can smoke up and hit him, but only if somebody spots him for me, otherwise there's not going to be much use. I really think this isn't going to go well. I can probably keep my star if I do a bit more kiting. Well, I guess I haven't won anything yet, so I haven't got anything to keep, but... Ah, c'est la vie. Very lucky that dispersion wasn't within there. Our Baltimore's just gonna he's just gonna die instantly. Let's get the reset for the juicy XP. Four defended ribbons in one salvo. That's what I like to see. Fire guns so I can turn. There are the guns. Let's get our butt round and start kiting them.
You are the last hope.
That's not what I like to hear, but alright. Okay. Not good at all. Yeah, the cruisers on the north are of course going to completely farm me here.
The ship is on fire.
Let's try something funny.
Problem solved, sir.
Ah, okay. Well. Yeah, ah well. 8-kilometer torps you got, the force is stronger than them. Yeah, maybe I could have hit something there, I'm not sure. I am number one by a margin. Did a decent amount of damage, but yeah, that's not how you progress. We're going to try this again. Oh, gentlemen, do you want to see something else? You can see the selection of my tier 8 ships. There are a few of them. Maybe I should just go ham and you know what? Let's take out the Bismarck. Can never go wrong with the Bismarck. Start menu, settings, system notifications. Okay, start, settings, system notifications. Get notifications off. Yes. Okay, thank you. That's very useful. I hate when new features like this come in and just ruin your experience. Thomas K says, suggestion, allow us to test coal and free XP ships on the PTS. I could buy a Musashi, but I would have to hate to waste all my coal on a ship I don't like. I can suggest it. I'm not sure what's going to happen though, because when we have the test server, we kind of need you to go and test the features that they're there for testing, right? If we make it like a place for like free XP ship, premium ship testing, we won't necessarily get you to go play what we need you to play to get the data to make sure we can release something that's not broken. So I don't know. I can suggest it, but yeah, maybe we can do like a special one day go test a premium ship test. That might actually work. I'll suggest it. Flambas is here. Welcome, Flambas, guys. If you don't know Flambas, wow, Flambas, you sent all your Twitch viewers to someone's channel called World. This is my amused face. Can you tell? Flambas is one of our awesome streamers. He's much better at ranked than me, probably because he plays ranked. Go follow him. So, Flambas, if you're there, what's my tactic? Should I go push C? I'm not sure. Maybe I should actually. Maybe I'm going to go push to the inside of this island, so I've got cover from the west at least, where I hope the majority of their team's going to go, and I'll sit there and unleash my secondaries. But I'm very much like, if I play a battleship, I need to push. Any info on the availability of Alaska? Free XP, coal or steel? Possibly one of those three. Like, I can't tell you yet. You will see. Please be patient in the meantime. Right now we have low population on the PTS. Yes, we do. Right? Yes, we do. It's something that is to me a bit disappointing as well, because one of my jobs is something, like one of my jobs is collecting feedback from public test, and there's not a lot recently, and that's a little bit disheartening, because like honestly we're there and we're really absolutely 100% willing to listen to your feedback, but you have to give it, because I can't go to the devs and just say like, oh, I don't like this feature, please change something. Kind of needs to be you guys. Mr. Chapayev. Okay, it's a Hippa. Let's shoot you. I really would have liked to see that Kagero in secondary range. I don't know if I can. Maybe I could survive that dash actually. If that Kagero, he's in secondary range now. Launch some planes, get some Hydra going. Can we black him, please? That was a terrible shot. Oh. Really terrible. I still hit it once. Those torps are going nowhere near us. Excellent. Not quite sure how. It's Chapayev radar. Nice. Come on, let's focus him. That's going to be a major win for us if we get him down. Come on. Spray and pray. Nope, did not get lucky. That's unfortunate, because the Kagero will, of course... No, he went down. I was just not paying attention. All is good. So, Chapayev, are you... No, you're not showing me anything. Baltimore neither. That's okay. So we've got all the cruisers, all the little cruisers hiding behind that rock. And the Chapayev is about to... come out. Hello. You're very welcome.
Severely damaged.
Fighter destroyed.
Yeah, this is not a good place to sit for you. Come on. We get a couple into him. Nice. If we can get a fire to stick, he might actually go down to this. Ah! Mr. Richelieu? We're a little too close for comfort here. There are probably also torps coming. This is not good. Yeah, I know. I don't like the situation any more than you do. I can't really, like, I'm going full reverse. It's taking a while. Is there a Cleveland there? God damn it. That's gonna lead to some farming of us. Ah, and because we got stuck, I'm taking 2 torps. Oh, this is terrible, and he took one as well.
We're taking on water quickly.
Ah. Not like this. Not like this. Chat, believe.
Problem
Oh.
solved, sir.
Thanks for believing, chat. Come on, can I get a close quarters expert?
We've destroyed
No.
an enemy cruiser.
But I'll take the kill anyway. Interesting tactic here by the Sipper. Very interesting. Ooh, I don't think I'm gonna live. And now, oh, god damn it! Ouch! 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 Those 2 torps. If I hadn't taken those 2 torps, if I hadn't got stuck on that ship, this would have been such a great position to have. But I'm liking the brawliness. I'm guessing this is going to go away on higher ranks. Let's drop my plane. See if I can at least show you where the torps are. Goodbye. Well, short but explosive. Oh, he took a torp. We might. I'm not sure. And this Tirpitz is done for sure. He's caught in such a crossfire now, and he's showing Richelieu full broadside. He's gonna have to pay for that. Come on, come on, make him go away. Anyway, I can pay. I can look at chat again. Burning love. Rewards not worth the time lost on the main server, but they ignore it. They say they want feedback. So maybe we can think about increasing rewards for public test. But I don't know. Like, to get good feedback, I need people to go who want to give feedback, who are interested in like contributing in that sense to development. I think that we're gonna win this game. It's fine. They can win. They can win it without me. Go jump to the next game. We could take out the Roma. Let's do that actually. Is Chrysanthus da? No, Chrysanthus is not here. I'll let him know that you're happy. He's gonna be happy to hear that. Will the co-op bots get braver again? Are they running away? That's something I'll have to look into. So we did make some improvements to the bots' behavior, but obviously we're not intending to make ranked co-op boring and the bots just sort of running off. I don't like PTS because you need to download every version of it. So actually, if you have the Wargaming Game Center, right, and if you keep PTS on, you don't have to re-download it. It'll just update to the next PTS version when it becomes available. So Wargaming Game Center, and then just have the installation there, and it'll just automatically update it when available. So it should not be an issue. Yeah, if you have any more questions, right now is the time to ask them before I go back into the craziness of ranked. See you, Helric. Thanks for coming. Biggest issue is the DD bots just ramming each other at the start, honestly. Okay, well, I'll happily give some feedback. If you jump on, actually, public test, for instance, feedback thread, I'm happily added there. I just wish I didn't lose money every time I could play co-op. Well, it depends a little bit on your performance, I guess. Also, the ship you're choosing, whether you're on premium account or not. You have to realize that we can't just make everything 100% profitable. Otherwise, we would not eventually make any money anymore. Do we have a closer soon date for the sneaky peek of CVB work? Very soon. Like, I'm not going to tell you an exact day because I don't want to be the one standing there saying like, oh, sorry, we missed it. But it's coming very soon. We're going to, as soon as we know the date, we'll make an announcement on the portal. And it will most likely be, we'll most likely look at it together here the first time on stream so that we can answer a couple of questions and like have a discussion about it. But I'll let you know soon. Wargaming Game Center, what is that? So we have a unified launcher that works for all of our games, so including World of Tanks, and it has the option to install multiple instances of games. So you can have like World of Warships and World of Warships Public Test installed and managed with it. If you're looking for it, just Google Wargaming Game Center and you shall find it. And honestly, I know a couple of you don't like it, but I'm using it for a while and it's a good program. Is where your emails go to die. Yeah. How do you download PTS through the Game Center? So what you just do is you just click on set. You just open World of Warships, click on Settings, and there's a button that says Download Additional Game Instance, and then you can choose if you want to have an American client, a Russian client, or PTS client, and you just download it, and it'll automatically manage it for you. Your voice is fading away. Maybe I just need to speak up, but it shouldn't be, because this is I'm going to move it a bit closer. It's a very good microphone, so there should be absolutely no issues hearing me. If there are, please let me know. It's not as though this setup was set up by professional. It was done by me. And I forgot. This is like, maybe I need to switch back again to the dynamic crosshair. It's triggering me. Ha! Nicely dodged that right there. I am, however, going to take a lot of fire from the other flank, it seems. We have a bit of a lemming train going here, but that's okay. If we can get the B cap, that's absolutely fine. At least it should be. Ooh, Amage coming into my broadside. Nice.
Bullseye.
Please. Not too bad. Oh, no, I spoke too soon. Very bad. You don't want to trade broadsides with an Amagi. That doesn't go well. But he is going to be going down very soon. Just help him along. Do I need to reinstall World of Warships and test server client? No, you don't. So when you download the Wargaming Game Center, what you can do is you can just add a game to it. It should auto-detect actually if you have World of Warships installed, but otherwise you can add it. Like just search for the folder and add it in, and then it'll can just start take over managing it. So yeah, we are eventually going to just completely discontinue the old launcher and move to the Wargaming Game Center because it is better and it's much easier for us to support just one platform. But yeah, like you can download it now. Apart from wargaming titles, what games are you playing? I am absolutely, completely, I mean, not during Gamescom of course, but stuck in Space Engineers at the moment, just because I like space games and I like building stuff, and building stuff in space is amazing. What else am I playing? Yeah, so Space Engineers, and probably, I guess just yesterday evening I was thinking, hey, I need to build some more stuff in space, and I think I'm probably going to do another good session of Kerbal Space Program soon, just because that never gets old. Apart from that, at the moment, not much, to be honest. I have not as much time in my free time to play at the moment, unfortunately, so I have to sort of ration it a little bit. Is somebody please going to cap that cap over there? God damn it. This is not a good position. I need to... I need to turn. Even as it's going to hurt me, I need to turn. I'm not gonna, I can't just keep sailing into them. There's too many of them. Too few of me. Ouch. I knew that was going to happen.
Critically damaged.
Okay, well, can we at least... I thought I could at least punish the Cleveland for it. With this cheeky peek there. Okay, yeah, I need to go disengage. Get a bit of distance here. I'm still fine, but I don't want to push it. I don't know what this Cleveland is doing. It's super unhealthy what he's doing, that's for sure. If I can maybe get
Ship is on fire.
a shot into him. Yeah, but I need to go disengage and heal. What are you doing, Mr. Cleveland? What in... Oh, what else are you doing? Are you turning left or right? He's turning right. He's turning... Is he beaching? Anyway, here comes the much needed heal.
Problem solved, sir.
And my second
Enemy
kill.
cruiser foundered.
Casually walk that one in. So, let's get a bit of a perspective on this whole issue. Who's hiding and where? What issue you're reversing? Oh no. Okay, Monarch maybe. So, we have all the time in the world. We have 2 caps. There's no pressure. We can just sit back, heal up, and push it again. How about that Bismarck?
On the enemy warship.
And that Bismarck really needs to die right now. Seems my team agrees. Yeah, first one's a bit short. Come on. Come on. I believe. Ah, god damn it.
All stations requesting fire on the designated target.
Nope. Island in the way. So, Thomas K has a question. Wargaming should have enough feedback right now that no one but very few like the Wargaming Center, and yet you are going to force us to use it. So, look, I understand that you don't like it, right? And I understand how you might think many people don't like it because you've seen other people on the forum complain, right? But like a significantly large percentage of our player base has already switched to the Wargaming Game Center, has no problems with it, and no complaints. I'm not saying it's perfect.
Victory is in sight.
I'm a gamer. I'm a min-max gamer. I would very much like to be able to, for instance, have it auto-close as soon as the game launches, because I don't see the need for it to run in the background. And these are things that we've given feedback on to the team making it, and maybe this is a change that we can make. But overall, people that are using it are very happy with it, and I think you shouldn't be quite as negative about it. It's not like we really don't want to force something on you that's not going to be good for you, because, like, as you're saying, like, what's the marketing like? That would be bad. We just piss off our players, and this is something we don't want to do. We kind of need to do this migration, just from an operational standpoint, but we absolutely don't want to do it like at the cost of people stopping to play. So we've collected feedback, and we're gonna see if we can act on some of that. But ultimately it's gonna happen eventually, and it's not gonna be a terrible thing. Like, everything's still gonna work. You're still gonna be able to play the game. You're still just gonna have a launcher that updates the game for you. It's not terrible. It's not us being stubborn about it. It's just something that we feel we need to do. And yeah. And I think most people don't really have that much of an issue with it. But the issues that exist, are of course valid. What will happen to Steam players? Absolutely nothing. Steam players will continue to use Steam. This is just for people who are currently using the legacy World of Warships launcher, which really does nothing but update World of Warships. That's its entire functionality. And the new launcher does also that, but it also has like it just gives you a bit more control over it. It has some cool features like update scheduling, multiple instances of the game. That it's a modern launcher that works well. But if you're using Steam, you will continue to use Steam. There will be no change for you.
The ship is on fire.
Can we get a nice hit? Oh, no, we're having a good game. I mean, we're definitely going to win this. So, like, I'm happy just sort of pushing in here, putting a bit of pressure on them, farming a bit more damage. Damage is always good. Don't know if we should try. I'm going to try and actually see if that Takao is not paying attention. See if maybe we can blap him. But I am firmly of the opinion that attack is definitely the best form of defense. Because if you're attacking them, they can't cap your base. I mean, they can, but they're going to struggle.
Problem
Wow,
solved.
see that slow? Nice.
Target
See?
penetrated.
That's all free damage, free experience, right there. Free credits, all the nice things. Can we sink him? We probably can with the next ammo.
Torpedoes to starboard.
Come on, reload! God damn it. Don't really know what the rest of my team's doing, but this Conway, stupid. Why? I don't know. I'm keeping them occupied. This is a perfectly valid strategy. No! He's gonna sink me!
The ship is on fire.
Is he gonna sink me, or is the game gonna time out? I was hoping I could get a sneaky ram in. I don't think it's gonna happen. Oh, I survived. That toxic in-game chat, yeah, you know, that's really like, that's how you see the people who deserve a Darwin Award. It's the, oh, we see wargaming stuff, must insult. Yay, I have climbed to rank 19. Decent game. Decent credit income. Yeah, not too bad. Wow, got a fireproof, and a dreadnought, and a first blood. Not too shabby. There's no possibility to enter bonus code in the New Game Center. Huh, would be nice if this was implemented. You know, Ragnitalk, I really like that idea. Send me a PM, please, so I don't forget. And I will definitely put that forward as a suggestion, because yes, that is definitely something we should do, because that's a cool feature to have in the Game Center. Should I be really dirty and try a Craft Zeppelin? I don't think you want to see me do that. I don't into the carriers so much. I kind of feel like it's like still switching it up a bit, but I don't want to have ready. I could take the Loyang. What's the captain like? I mean, he's pretty bad. I don't really have Pan-Asian ships. Let's try it out. Let's do a destroyer. Let's see how it goes. Actually, let's take one of these. Get the commander up there. Okay, we're gonna need commander XP, so we want to take Hydra. Yes, I know I have a lot of signals. It's yeah, one of those things. But we also want not to detonate. We'd like to be fast. We would definitely like to cause fires. And we also really want to have more flooding. That's fine. Mount the flag. Okay, let's just make sure everything is alright. Yes. What do I have here? Smoke modification? No. Damage control? No. Okay. Oh, wait. Do I want to take 9.2 kilometers or 6 by 9.2 kilometers for sure? Okay, let's try it out. Give it a go. Garth Zeppelin would be fun to watch. I'm not sure if I would have so much fun playing it. Well, we'll do a last game, and then yeah. Why was the original region change removed from the game, though? Lines in the scripts config file. So the problem is, right, this is something we can't really officially support because there is always the chance that sometimes there'll be slightly different content in one client or the other, and we don't really want it to yeah. I don't know. It's a tricky question. The region changer used to be really useful, but yeah. I know it sucks for people to troll you in game just because you're an employee, but it helps me not to feel so bad when people troll me. Like, I can live with it. I'm a big boy, and I know who to poke to punish the people who are being nasty, because not because they're being nasty to me, because I really couldn't care less. But generally, when people you come across people like that, it's because they're generally toxic and generally being nasty to other people as well, and it's not something we want to have in game. So we do remove them from the chat. Yeah, if you guys have any more questions, feel free to ask them. Otherwise, I'm just going to play my last game. Hopefully, we can get down to rank 18. That would be nice. There's a difference between trolling and toxic. Most people don't know the difference. Absolutely. Like, I will definitely troll people in game. If you meet me in game, I will troll you. This is I think that's fine. But when you get into like the area of just being toxic and throwing nasty insults around for the sake of it, then that's not fun. What can be more easy to use than my shortcut to World of Warships on my desktop? Okay, you know that you can still have a shortcut to World of Warships on your desktop. You can literally go into your World of Warships folder, even with the Wargaming Game Center, right-click on the executable, create a shortcut, put it on your desktop, and then you can just launch it. That's fine. That still works. And then when you want to update the game, when you notice, oh, I can't play because I'm not, then you launch the launcher. It's you know, it's not like a black magic program. It's a game launcher. And it like, I can't tell you exactly when because it's not clear yet, but it will definitely be coming. So there's that. Would Wargaming ever consider a max number of battles for a player during a ranked season? I do not think so. Like, generally, we appreciate when players play our game, and then telling them, hey, you're playing the game too much, is not something we want to do. I know what you're getting at with the people who sort of die up through ranked, but I think getting to rank 1 with that strategy, I think it's going to be a tough one. Like, I don't think it's going to really happen. Where would you prefer if you get feedback on the map changes? I managed to get stuck in position on lines of light. So if it's a bug, post a screenshot, take a screenshot, and grab the replay file if you have it, but if you don't, that's fine, and post it in the bug report thread. Otherwise, there is a dedicated thread to the map for the map changes on the public test server. You can post it there as well. Either way, I'll see it and I will report it. The map team is really good at taking care of those things, to be honest. And it gives us an opportunity to scold the super testers for not noticing it first. But not after Wargaming Center, right? Thomas, yes, that works. Like, you have an executable and you can launch it. Like, it's just like, honestly, it's really not that bad. If it was, I'd be up in arms about it. But as it is, like, meh, it's fine. So, we're going to try and see if we can cap C. We are potentially going to beat Akizuki or Z23 there. Honestly, I'm not very enthusiastic about meeting either of those. If we do, we're just going to have to try and be lucky. It's too late to post a screening now. If you have the replay and a timestamp would also do. That would be fine. But without, like, you know, like for like a thing like that, we need to know the exact location. So we can check the files and see if there's anything anything wrong there. Okay, now enough chat because I have company. Uh-oh, hello Z. Got the first shot off at least. Got a hydro.
Critical engine damage.
Come on.
The ship is on fire.
Did I really just do that? God. Oh, I can't really get my guns over the island anymore. This is terrible. I'm gonna smoke up.
Smoke generator started.
Enemy cruiser sighted.
Oh, this is where the Loyang comes into its own. I, of course, have an hydro. His engine is out. Doesn't look like he's got last stand. I feel a bit bad for him now, because now he's just... I'm just gonna farm him. Oh.
Smoke screen set.
He finally found his hydro button, it seems. Come on. There's no way now I can take the Akizuki out if he doesn't sink quickly. Come on. Come on. Come on.
The ship is on fire.
Thank you.
We've sunk an enemy destroyer.
Akizuki's lost vision, but I'm almost out of hydro as well. That was, yeah. This is off to a great start. I'm pretty happy with this so far. Is he still there? I might actually just take him here.
The ship is on fire.
Oh, no, no, no. Unfair plane. Unfair plane. Unfair plane. Come on. Yes. Come on, I believe. Ah, god damn it. Am I going to get him with torps at least? Am I? Yeah. No. Ah, Kagero, come on, finish him off. Come on, just one well-placed shot. Just the one. Yes. Thank you. Okay, I believe I managed to secure victory. Don't get torped. Okay, it's good. We should win this now with the cap advantage. Not sure what the hip is doing there. He's going full ham. Yeah, he's gone, but yeah. Otherwise, pretty good. Cool.
All stations.
That torpedo beat though, yeah, that was good torpedo beat. But Kagero used his guns. Yeah, like it's a rare sight, but a welcome one. I almost had that guy. So close. So close. Happy. Maybe this has been fun. Maybe I'm actually going to play some more ranked. Okay. However, ladies and gentlemen, it is late. I have to get home. Need food. Thank you very much for tuning in. Like I said to your questions, we will be talking about the CV rework very, very soon. As soon as we know a concrete time and date, we will make an announcement on the portal, and well, we'll let you know. You'll most likely get to see it first here, possibly with me, so that we can answer some questions about what we're going to be showing. It's going to be interesting. We're really excited to hear your reaction, and I really hope you're going to like it. Unfortunately, that's it for me for today. Have a great evening, and I will see you next week. So long.